Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for the Season 1 finale of my Manchester United career on FIFA 19. 2 games remain in the Premier League and we start here at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United against Chelsea. Chelsea, they are still fighting for a place in Europe for next season. It's already been confirmed that they won't be in the Champions League next year, but they still have a chance of playing in the Europa League once again. So they will definitely be looking to walk away with those 3 points today. Well, this is a team that will hopefully put a stop to them doing so. De Gea in goal. Back four of Valencia, Smalling, Maguire and Shaw. Matic, Pogba, Lingard, Mata and Rashford. And Romelu Lukaku all start today for Chelsea. Well, the last time we played them at Stamford Bridge, it was quite the dramatic finish, wasn't it? We were on the verge of dropping all 3 points against them. Then Azpilicueta, who captains the side for Chelsea today, conceded that very late penalty, which saw us earn a point away at Stamford Bridge. Well, he does start today alongside Romagnoli at the back. They've got a midfield three of Kovacic, Savic and Kante. Up front, Moses, Morata and Eden Hazard. What a game we've got ahead of us. Finds Zappacosta here. Here is N'Golo Kante, real workhorse of Chelsea's midfield. Good interception there from Valencia. It's on to Luke Shaw. Nice little step over there to get past Victor Moses. Finds Mata in the process. Mata over the top looking for Lingard. And that's no nonsense from Marcos Alonso. He just gets rid of the danger. Jesse Lingard now down the line to find Romelu Lukaku, pushing out wide again. Does have an option inside the box. Romelu Lukaku still on the ball. Does well to hold on to it there after being put under so much pressure. It's a good throw. First time. Here is Kovacic now. Chelsea with their quick passing. Kovacic looking for Morata. He was just waiting for the ball. He's route to the spot. Here he is again. What a flick! And what a volley! And what a world-class save from David De Gea. Can't believe what we just witnessed. The audacity to take on such a spectacular from Morata. But what a world-class save. And it's a corner then for Chelsea. Here is Kovacic. Gets past Lingard too easily there. And Kovacic! The ball just goes fizzing past the actual target. Here is Pogba. Lukaku first time. Down the right for Jesse Lingard. Couple of step overs here and there. It's Marcus Rashford, hits it! Oh my words. Both goalkeepers for both sides pulling off the unthinkable. 2 huge saves in this huge game. Look at that. Corner for United. It's going to be Mata, former Chelsea man, who takes it. Going for the penalty area. Smalling's header just goes whizzing by. Here is Smalling. Finds Nemanja Matic. Not quite sure where the ball was going. It's a good idea as Lukaku and Mata are in the area. Seeking out Lingard. Poor clearance from Marcos Alonso. He's giving it to Lukaku. Here is Mata. Marcus Rashford in space. Plenty of time. Makes it 1-0 to Manchester United right before half-time. And no doubt Maurizio Sarri will be questioning his defender Marcos Alonso in that situation. The way he just gave the ball to Romelu Lukaku. You can't be doing that in situations like this. Here is N'Golo Kante. As Chelsea look to get back in this game, and they desperately need to. If they want Europa League for next season, they almost made it 1-1 there. Moses. Back heel to Zappacosta. It's first time into Kovacic. He's going to look to pick out maybe Eden Hazard, maybe Morata, but it's a no-nonsense clearance again from Matic. So Mata to make way here then for Tom Davies. And with Mata going off, you would expect Paul Pogba to shift into that number 10 and Davies to play in central midfield. Here is Savic, who was linked with United in the summer. Still on the ball, fights Morata. Struck right down the throat of David De Gea there. And that's a poor throw to Luke Shaw, who was caught napping. And it could easily have costed United. It's still 1-0. Wow. There's Valencia on to Tom Davies, who certainly added a bit of fire to that midfield. in the second half since coming on. Here is Lingard. It's Davis again. Davis powering through. Back to Lingard. It's Lingard with a good ball in for Paul Pogba. And he almost made it 2-0. The ball ended up in the crowd instead. Well, Rashford to go off to be replaced with Martial. Chelsea tightly packed in here at the moment. United having to play around their shape. Here's Davis creating a bit of space for himself here. Davis going to hit it. Forces the save from Kepa. It's going to be a United corner. Well, it's going to be Jesse Lingard to take this one for Manchester United. Doesn't usually. It's a good ball into the box for Chris Smalling. And it's fallen for Nemanja Matic. Smalling's header across the underside of the crossbar falls right at the feet of Nemanja Matic. It's an open goal at that point, and you'd expect nothing less. It's 2-0 Manchester United. I don't think he needed to take the touch there, just welly it into the back of the net. That will do. Well, it's all over here. Matic consoling Marcos Alonso after that mistake for the first goal, just giving the ball away to Lukaku. And you saw Rashford go on and make it 1-0. Well, there we go, another 3 points and just 1 game to go. Well, look at that. Oh my word, we are in for one hell of a last day in the Premier League. Manchester United are currently top by a point. Any team in the top 4 could potentially win that Premier League title on the last day. If you look at the games the top 4 have to play, Manchester United at home to Cardiff. They've already been relegated, but I'd expect them to go down with a fight. Tottenham have got the home advantage. They play against Everton. Liverpool also at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers, and I believe Man City are away to Brighton. I think City have probably got the biggest test there, although Everton, they've been quite tricky this season. Well, this is it. This is what it's all been about. Some top performances by those two. Pogba, Matic. They've really stepped up and they've really helped us charge towards the Premier League title. The race for the Premier League crown is almost at an end. Beat Cardiff and United have won 21 league titles. This is what the Premier League is all about. Those ups and downs, those twists and turns. It's been a rollercoaster of a season. Well, let's have a look at the Champions League. So, Real Madrid have knocked out Barcelona. It's finished 3-2 on aggregate. It finished 2-1 in that second leg. They're through to the final. And how about that? Schalke through after they won on away goals. Just imagine the scenes if they could beat Real Madrid and stop them winning the Champions League for a 4th season in a row. The final day of the Premier League season is finally here. It's Manchester United against Cardiff. Win this and we're Premier League champions once again. After that poor run of form we had not so long ago, I really didn't think we'd find ourselves in this position, but here we are. For Manchester United then, this is the lineup. It's David De Gea that starts in between the posts. It's a back 4 of Valencia, Smalling, Maguire and Luke Shaw. In midfield, Matic and Pogba, who have been phenomenal alongside one another lately. Lingard, Mata and Rashford also start with top goal scorer Lukaku. Even though they've already been confirmed relegated from the Premier League, I do expect Cardiff to come here today and try and ruin things for Manchester United. Here is Zorri. They're already trying to get the first goal. Luke Shaw. Good control of the ball. Finds Paul Pogba through the middle for Nemanja Matic on his favourite left side. It's 1-0. It's first blood. And as it stands, Manchester United are Premier League champions. Nemanja Matic, who's been on fire lately, alongside Pogba in midfield, looks to continue that form in the final game of the season. Well, Cardiff, Leao here. Leao going unchallenged. Maguire just lacking. He's hit the post and on the rebound has made it 1-1. Wow, just like that. It's almost breathtaking from Cardiff. And it's moments like that where you think, how have they been relegated? If they can perform like that after conceding a goal and going a goal down in such a big game, how are they getting relegated? Incredible. Hit the post first time. It comes back out to him. Mata lets that one roll past. So really good ball back to Luke Shaw. Look to cross it in. It's gone out for a corner. Taking the deflection off the defender there. And it's going to be, well, Mata to take it. On his left foot. Swings it in. just past the penalty area. It's in for Maguire and it's straight to the hands of Smithers. Can't quite believe we are back to square one here at Old Trafford on the final day. Here is Matic. Finds Pogba, flicks it up on the volley. It's a weak effort. Just testing the keeper though. Rashford swings it in. It's inviting. No one there though. It's fallen for Matic. Back to Pogba. Flicks it up again on the volley. Struck it low this time. And again, keeper saves. Pogba again. To Lukaku. Instead of hitting it, gives it to Lingard. Straight at the keeper. It's fallen for Matic. Back to Lingard. Too many bodies in the area. Cardiff have recovered. And that is going to be a corner for United. It is deafening here at Old Trafford. The crowd urging United on. Premier League so close. It's fallen for Lukaku. And Smith is with an incredible save again. Corner. Everyone on their feet here at Old Trafford. And Paul Pogba's header has gone whistling by. It's still 1-1 here as it's about to go half time. Maybe one final chance for United. Lukaku through for Marcus Rashford. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And once again, he saves it. It's still 1-1 here. The Old Trafford crowd urging the team on. Attack, attack, attack. Matic. Wide to Luke Shaw. It's almost behind him there, but it still finds him. Here is Marcus Rashford. What a ball that is to Jesse Lingard. And Smith is again with another top save. I can't quite believe after the last 15 minutes or so, it's still 1-1 here as we head into the break on the final day of the season at Old Trafford. How is Smithers doing this for Cardiff? They're a team that have been relegated from the Premier League and they're putting in a world-class performance. So with it being half-time around the grounds then, these are the current scorelines. Man City are currently beating Brighton away from home. It's still goalless at Anfield between Liverpool and Wolves. Spurs are also drawing against Everton. It's 1-1 there at Tottenham's new stadium. So as it currently stands then, Manchester City have retained their Premier League title. A big 45 minutes await us here at Old Trafford. What will it bring? Rashford with a throw to Luke Shaw here. United just pressing. It's fallen for Nemanja Matic. He hits it and it's gone in. It's 2-1. Matic on for a hat-trick here. He goes over and celebrates in front of the Stretford end. That's a big goal, that is. Matic turning out to be the saviour of Manchester United this season. And did that ball take a slight touch off one of the defenders? It did indeed. Catching Smith is off guard. You can see it a lot better here. Is it Cunningham? Came off his knee and just rolled past the line. 2-1 then. So we start again then. We get things underway. Once more at Old Trafford. It's 2-1 Manchester United. As Cardiff come forwards again. Look at the confidence in their passing here. Camarasa finds Sahore! It's 2-2. Surely not like this. Cardiff bouncing right back. How on earth have they come from behind twice in this game? Look at the way he hits that first time. David De Gea can't do a thing about it. It's right up into the corner of the net. Some finish. It looks to be the same move again from Manchester United as we saw in that game against Chelsea. Mata comes off to be replaced by Davis. Pogba shifts into the number 10. And here is Jesse Lingard now. Finds Tom Davis. He's only just come on here. It's Nemanja Matic on for a hat-trick. Here is Luke Shaw. Still has the ball. That's inviting. It's dangerous for Cardiff. And Smithers is going to collect it. Cardiff looking to make it 3-2 here. David De Gea, it's a good job he was at that near post. Rolls it out for Pogba here as he gets Marcus Rashford on the move. Down the left side, that's in for Romelu Lukaku. Put under a bit of pressure here to get to it. They're swung in for Jesse Lingard! It's 3-2. What a finish. Jesse Lingard, he knows how much that means to the Manchester United faithful here at Old Trafford. 3-2 with one hand firmly grasping the Premier League title, the other one now hovering over it. We are so close to getting our trophy back where it belongs. That third goal coming from Manchester born and bred. Luke Shaw has been rather lethargic towards the end here. He's going to be taken off to be replaced by Scott McTominay. There were no other full-back options on the bench, so he comes on. Here is Maguire. Scott McTominay going to see the ball for the first time here. It's Romelu Lukaku. Great control of the ball. And has it go. Smith is saves. Is that going to go out for a corner? No, it's not. Here is Gunnarsson. As Cardiff come forwards, he's got plenty of space here to work in. It's Leao, and what a save. We are just minutes away from winning the Premier League title. 3 minutes added on. Where did that come from? Look at how close Sahore was to making it 3-3. We can't have Cardiff getting an equaliser here. It's another corner. It's in, and it's cleared away. The danger's still lingering. United only have one man forwards, and Cardiff, they're going to get another chance here. It's Harry Arter. It's defended from Paul Pogba. Davis gets stuck in, and again loses it. It's in for Harry Arter. De Gea. Well, what an intense end. It's going to be another corner for Cardiff. The danger's still there. Harry Arter, very unfortunate. Oh my word. Everyone on their feet here, as we're just seconds away. United need to defend this. Yes! De Gea claims it. And it's all over. Here at Old Trafford. It's finished. Manchester United 3. Cardiff 2. Manchester United have won the Premier League. Incredible scenes. So good. Oh my word. What an ending. What an intense ending. What a game. And in the words of Sir Alex Ferguson, football, bloody hell. This is what Manchester United is all about. Got goosebumps sat here. There's such a romance about the club. And there always will be with the Manchester United. We'll never die. Rings around Old Trafford. What a day. Just when it looked like City may have been able to come away with the trophy as they took the lead at half-time. Well, guess what? Manchester is still red as they are the new Premier League champions. Incredible scenes. May this now be a platform to build upon, a foundation to build upon for the coming seasons. May that red flag keep flying high. There's been plenty of ups and downs this season. Twists and turns aplenty. But yet we kept fighting on. We got knocked out of the Champions League by Atletico Madrid. That was just awful, I know, but it's something we've got to work on and focus on for next season. We've got to keep moving on. But at the end of the day, for United, it's always going to be about the league title. It is our bread and butter. We are the most successful side in England. We are Manchester United, and we will never die. Well, what an end to the season, eh? It has finished, and it does end with Manchester United being crowned champions. As you can see, Man City did win their game away to Brighton. They finished second in the end, just a point behind us. Liverpool finishing third and Spurs in fourth. Chelsea did get their place in the Europa League, but it will be United, City, Liverpool and Spurs all in the Champions League from England next season. Arsenal, not the best of first seasons under new management with Unai Emery. They finished in 8th. And as we already know, after we beat them 3-2 in that last game of the season, Cardiff City finished 20th. They've been relegated. So have Fulham and so have Brighton. Leicester City and Southampton just about hanging in there. Just about surviving. What a season it's been. Well, there is David De Gea at the post-match press conference, post-season press conference. Manchester United have won the Premier League title in what has been a highly competitive and enjoyable season for fans. There were times when it wasn't enjoyable. Some of the performances were quite questionable, especially that 2-1 loss to Southampton at Old Trafford. Should have done a lot better in that game. End of season awards then. Barnes has been named the player of the Premier League from Burnley. Ederson picked up the Golden Glove Awards from Manchester City. I think they had the best defensive record as well. Top goal scorer, Romelu Lukaku. He just ran away with it towards the end of the season. Those last 4 or 5 games when he refound his form. He picked up 24 goals in total for United. So the best team in the Premier League this season. You can already see 3 United players have featured, including De Gea, Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire as summer signing. So happy to see him there. Nathan Ake, DeMarcus, Mane, Henderson, Salah, Lukaku and Kane also feature, as well as Paul Pogba. That's 5 United players. Let's have a look at these stats then. So Romelu Lukaku, as we know, walks away with a golden boot, top goal scorer. Played 37 games. I dropped him for that 1 game against Palace away, if you remember, when he went through that run of not scoring any goals. Went through 10 games without scoring. That's just mad. And yet he still managed to pick up the Golden Boot award. 24 goals in total. He had Harry Kane following close behind on 19. He would have had Everton's Tosun if he hadn't have moved in January, hot on his heels. On the assists, Mo Salah picks up the award for that, with 10 assists from 37 games. Marcus Rashford and Lingard in 2nd and 3rd. Clean sheets then, Ederson with 17 clean sheets for Man City. Couldn't keep 1 against us though. Wow, that's big. Spurs have won the FA Cup this season, playing at Manchester City, who knocked us out in the quarter-finals at Old Trafford, if you remember. And player of the FA Cup. This is really, really good and promising to see. Angel Gomez of Manchester United picks up the player of the competition. That's good to see. And there is Neymar. Probably didn't think he was going to be stood next to the Europa League at the start of this season, as they did start in the Champions League, but they ended up in the Europa and they went all the way. They've won it. Real Madrid have won their 4th Champions League title in a row. Casemiro proudly standing next to that every club wants to win. It's amazing to think that Schalke took Real Madrid right to penalties in this final. It finished 5-4 in the end. Can you just imagine if Schalke had beaten Real Madrid in the Champions League final? There would be an inquisition out for that. But Real Madrid's 4 times winners in a row. That's mad. And yeah, that was to be expected. Griezmann, player of the Champions League, he dominated us in that game. The teams that will be playing Premier League football next season from the Championship, Stoke and Derby. Stoke only spent a season in the Championship and they're right back in the Premier League. And we're going to have to wait until the start of next season when the fixtures are announced to find out who comes up out of Middlesbrough, Blackburn, Leeds or Sheffield Wednesday. Will be interesting to see Blackburn back in the Premier League. So David De Gea, he's had some monumental moments this season, hasn't he? Some world-class saves, and it's a shame he couldn't have walked away with that Golden Glove award, but our defence just wasn't up to scratch this season, but yet we still managed to come out with that Premier League title. Now, one player that has impressed me a lot in the games that he has featured in is Diogo Dalot. He played the majority of our Champions League group games this season and he was impressive. Really, really happy with the progress that he's made. He's, as you can see, gone up by 6 with his overall rating. He's at 78 at the moment. But you can see he's been working on the technical side of things, ball control, crossing. But when using him, it's just so easy to use, so fluid. And I can certainly see him taking over from Valencia. Harry Maguire, we signed him in the summer from Leicester City. Been really impressed with him. What a signing he turned out to be. Picked up an average rating of 7.5 from all competitions. He even featured in the Premier League Team of the Season. He got right down to business, no messing around here at Manchester United. He knows that he's here to win trophies and he's started off perfectly with that Premier League title and he's certainly helped us on our way to that. Hasn't scored for us yet, but he's not here to do that. He's here to get the job done at the back. Tom Davies, one of the 2 signings I made in the summer. He's also kind of impressed me this season. May not have come across as much in some of the videos, some of the highlights that I've uploaded throughout this season. But Tom Davies, you know, he's certainly got a future in central midfield. He's still young, he's still at 20, he's still improving. Not so much as the likes of Dalot or Gomez or even Chong. But things have been steady, things have been going well. Got 2 goals to his name as well in the Premier League for United. So it's a good start to life at Old Trafford for him. And I can't wait to see what next season brings for him. Certainly more game time. Now Gomez. Angel Gomez has been an absolute star. An angel amongst the stars for us this season. Mainly played him in the FA Cup. He picked up the player of the competition for that and fully deserved. But look at the way he's been improving. He's got +7 there on his overall rating, up to 73. Look at his dribbling stats. He's gone up by 17. Been cracking on with that in training, week in, week out, making sure we're getting it done. And he, no doubt, is going to be a first team start very soon, as well as this young lad from Holland, Tahith Chong, at the age of 19. His agility gone up by 14, sprint speed up by 13, his overall up by 9. Season 2 for Chong is going to be huge, no doubt about it. We all know he has it in him, and I'm just excited now for next season. Well, that is going to be it, folks, for the Season 1 finale. I do hope that you've enjoyed. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all back here very soon for the start of Season 2, where there will be a summer transfer window special. Got plenty of players in mind I'm going to be going after, and there may even be a few players leaving. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the support so far on the series. It has been colossal as always. I'll see you all soon for Season 2. Thanks for watching.